Hi, this is Brendan and welcome to my review of Kongo, the mental model figure by FunnyKnights. And if you don't know where she comes from the anime Arpeggio of Blue Steel, Ars Nova. So if you haven't seen it, I'd probably go see it. Although most likely you've already seen it and you're looking at buying the model. So as you can see, if you haven't bought it already, as you can see, we have a nice close-up of her face. As you can see, the sculpt is very good. It's quite true to her anime, and I reckon it's a very good representation. The only problem I have at this point, if you can't see it already, you may or may not see it, but her hair is not as yellowy blonde, although it may not be, just because in certain situations where it's the outside in the sun and making her hair shine a bit more yellowy, this could be actually the real color. So I'm not too sure about that, but you may or may not. That could be something that you may want someone to touch up or touch up yourself. As you can see, the painting of the eyes is very good. The texture of the skin. Also her makeup, which is not much at all. She's mostly pale. The blue lipstick. In some cases of the anime, it's very big. In some cases, it's very small. So the choice to make it a little bit small may or may not be good. She's not really opening her mouth, so it's not too bad. I'm not sure if you can see. You can have a look at her choker. It's usually attached by a silver chain in the anime, but as you can see, it's magically stuck onto her neck, so we'll just call that the magic of anime somehow. So I'm not sure if that's something they missed, but it is not there. And as you see, so we go down a little bit. Gothic dress. The kind of lace around the edges there, it kind of looks a bit lacy. Even though it's actually plastic, it's not too bad. I'm not sure if you actually can see that her dress is actually metallic purple. In the anime, of course, it is more of a matte purple, but I'm actually quite liking this metallic purple. It actually brings out the shine of the figure. And of course, as we move down, there's really nothing too spectacular. It's just showing the rest of the dress, and as you can see, the dress, which actually acts like a stand, and she's also the magic of anime. She's sitting on thin air plus dress, so yeah, which is not too bad at all. Of course, I'll zoom out completely. And there we are, the complete figure. And we'll give you a rotation. As you can see, the metallic purple, it really makes the figure shine. The hair, well, in this kind of light, it seems kind of bright, but when you see it up close, I kind of wished it was a little bit more, but if that's pretty much, there's only two negatives, which is of course the hair, and of course that they use the dress for a stand. Now some people might not think that having the dress as the stand, but I kind of like having a stand, so it doesn't destroy the bottom. But if you're careful enough and You can put it on a display case like this silver thing, which is added, but it would be an added bonus if it had its own stand. And let's go back up and let's have a zoom at the face. There we are, so you can see. So the sculpting's not too bad. And the pose, oh well, they're not provocative. It kind of matches her kind of style, the kind of eloquent and sophisticated. And as you can see, the nice sculpting of the ribbon, and of course the dress, of course the legs, and you can see the painting on the legs, the actual shading of it. Yes, it's very good how they got the shading of it. It's not actually just one color. It's got actually highlights, just like you would. So yeah, I quite like this figure. And of course you got the shoes there, and if you can see, you got the shiny black shoes. So they've actually used some glossy gloss paint, as you can see come around. Yeah. So I quite like this figure. So as you can see, I bought it, and yeah. So if you haven't purchased it already, or if you have purchased it already, good for you. And I'll leave it off right there.